Morning guys, we're off to the river today for a spot of fishing. Target species is chub. The river where I go is, there are some massive chub in there, but they are notoriously difficult to actually hook. I've had a few on lunch and meat, you know, the old school methods, and I'll probably try a bit of that as well today because there are some barbel in there. But what I'm going to go with is, I'm going to be using these little critters. So these are locusts. They're a bit quiet at the moment because they've been in the fridge, but they are lively little bastards. And I've also got some big sort of Morio grubs. They're like witchy grubs or Wichita grubs or whatever they're called. I have to admit, I stole the idea from the ginger fisherman. I'll put a link up just as an acknowledgement. He does a lot of fishing on the canal with various strange things, very entertaining. He's he's a bit of a pro. I don't think my 20 followers are going to worry him too much, but I thought I'd better acknowledge anyway. And also, I really do want to catch some of these big chub that I keep seeing, but I can never get them to actually take the hook. The only problem I'm going to be having is actually casting to them, because the river varies in width. Where it's close, it's going to be easy. When it's further away, it's obviously going to be harder. I've also got my lure rod. So I've got a 9-foot rod, feeder rod, which I'm going to use for the grubs and insects. And I've got my lure rod as well in case I encounter any big chub or pike even. Trouble is with that, there's a lot of weed, so trying to use the lure becomes a bit of a nightmare, and also it spooks them every single time. Okay, so just gonna have a bit of lunch and then I'll be setting off. Yeah, see you at the riverside. Okay, so I found a little spot. I've seen some shapes moving around, but I've not actually positively identified them. It's a nice little run through. I can drop my bait in and just let it float through. A bit like fly fishing really, isn't it? Might need a little bit of weight on there. Oh, of course I can't see. Good. Good. Go all the way through without bite. Ah, I was hoping for a first cast. Kind of trotting an insect all the way through, and nothing is coming. Oh, I had a bite. I had a bite. Something came for it. Right, go again. The insect's wriggling nicely. Something just sort of sipped it. I don't know quite. Well, I suppose there are a few trout in there, but must have been a chub, I think, or even a smaller fish. But definitely took it. Just where it was. So that's as far as I can go without risking it any further. Wish you luck. Some small roach having a look at it, which is a good sign, but they're not going to be big enough to take that hook. I'm trying to make it wiggle a little bit. It's not really very angry. I was angry when it was in the box. Not so angry now. Perhaps I'll just hook the other one straight into the hook rather than through the birdie thingy. That might be a better idea than a little wriggle. Yeah, got nabbed again, but I think that must have been small fish. Something's trying for it. Okay. Okay, this one's going to wriggle a bit more because he's properly hooked. Let's try again. I think I better stand up because go crazy for them. I thought they would sink. Why did I think they would sink? Here we go. the point. There we go. And again, gone. So what am I doing wrong? Okay, I'm going to move down to the spot where I actually saw them. Okay guys, I found a fish. He's over against that wall there, you won't be able to see him. But I'm just going to drop one of these little waxworm things. By the way, I'm right under the motorway, so some cool graffiti. Okay, oh bugger, he seems to have gone. He'll be back. I'll set up and then I'll switch back on again. Okay, I was just about to move on. I just tried dropping in a waxworm. Nothing came for it. But then I noticed a few yards upstream, I don't know if you can see, there's a little lily pad just there. And there's a nice chub of about 3 or 4 pounds. So let's try one of these weird waxwormy things. Ooh, they are weird. See if we can tempt him. Do need a fish, don't they? Let's face it. Well, they haven't land in, it's all going to kick off. It'll be fun. Okay. I have no idea how you're supposed to hook these, so I'm just going to go through one end. That's it, that should do it. Okay, completely free line, no weight. I've got to watch about 3 minutes, so don't worry about. Perfect cast. Has he seen it? He's there, you can see his lips. But he didn't follow it. Maybe he's got a phone. Okay, I've camped on a little bend in the river, gone old school, bit of lunch and meat, free lined on the bottom. I know there's chub in this swim, there's also barbel. Let's see what happens. So we've got the Wario grub on now. Oh, that motorway's noisy. Got to get a bite on this. I had a bite on the locust, but it took it straight off the hook, so I'm going to have to try hooking them a bit further up the body. I'll try that in a moment if there's nothing on this. I thought this would get a bite even off the little ones. Here's my, yeah. So that didn't go too well, complete blank. Saw a few chub, just too finicky. I did warn you that they were really finicky here. My super exotic bait didn't work at all, so I tried a bit of luncheon meat. I did actually have a bite on luncheon meat, but I missed it. So I think I'll make this a 2-part video. That's the end of the first half. It's 0-0. Let's see if we can make up some ground in the second half. Probably go to the lake, then I know I'm going to catch something. Otherwise it's going to be a really boring video. Cheers, see you in the next half. Okay guys, welcome to part 2. Out of breath because I came on the bike. So this is the secret river, it's behind me. It's very dark in there, it's down in a little dell. There's about 4 or 5 pools that are fishable, and there's some big trout in there. Call it Secret River, not because nobody knows there's a river here, but because not many people realise there's any fishing here. Legality of fishing here, ambiguous, I think. Can't see anything that says I can't. It does say no shooting, no hunting, but nothing about fishing, so that's to me seems like it's okay. They're just guidelines anyway. Okay, so I'll either catch 0 trout or 3, and then I'm out of here. There's a few people about because there's a beauty spot just down there, so I've got to try and avoid them, but they tend to stay down that way because it's a bit prettier down there. Okay, let's see how we go. I probably won't be talking during the actual fishing because I need to keep quiet so nobody sees me. You can see why nobody thinks there's any fish in here. It's very dark, it's only about a foot deep. It just doesn't look like there is, but I know for a fact there are because I've caught them. So I'm going to have a couple of casts here. I've got to say I broke my rod on the way here, so I've had to do a quick repair. Fish on, guys. I told you there were fish in here. There were 3 chasing that. Did you see them? I hope I'm recording. Oh fuck me, bloody rod's busted. Oh no. Oh, you love a bit of drama, don't you? Oh, that's a good trout. Look at him. He's a beauty. Look at him hold. Stay here, boy. Bloody hell. He's massive. He's double hooked as well, just to make things more tricky. One hook out. I think I might need the old forceps on this one. I don't know if you can see this. Don't know if you can. Okay, stonking big trout. I'm just going to try and just rinse him off quickly. He'll probably escape. There he is. Got to be 2.5 pound, hasn't he? No, maybe 2 pound. And he's away. Okay, hope you got that on the film. Snap my rod again, brilliant. I'll have to do a quick repair on that if I can. If not, it'll be just the one. But there were 3 fish following that, so I knew I'd find them. Pretty wild trout. They don't see a hook very often. Drama. Okay, let's try again. Okay, I've fixed up my rod with a bit of wire and a couple of crimps. What's called trace wire. That's all I had. Normally I have some tape on me, but because I'm travelling super light, God, I'm sweating. I'm still shaking. That was a bit of an epic drama. Okay, I'm going to try another one. I've got a smaller lure on this time. There were 3 following that, and the last one took it. So I'll try the same swim, although I think probably I've blown it on this one, but let's see how we get on. Okay. Okay, there's at least 1 big trout right in front of me. Probably 3 or 4 actually. Let's see if we can get 1 more out, and then I think we'll call it quits. Follow. Follow. 2 coming in. Here he comes. He's going to have to be quick. He bottled it. I'm going to go again. There's another big one out there. Beautiful. It's just not quite deep enough for this lure. One or 2 looking. God, there's about 5, 6 big ones out there all cruising around. I need to try a different lure, something a bit more top water. Okay, quick change. Okay, I'm going to call it quits there. My rod's finally given up. It's split at the end here, so needs a proper repair. I did just hook another fish, but at that point the rod went. So even though I want to carry on, I need to head back home, fix this up, and we'll come back another day. Brilliant. Okay, I don't think I need to do an outro, do I? This can be it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends and all that sort of stuff. Cheers, thanks for watching.